What's this you were saying about an electron being simultaneously wave and particle?
It's physics.
Oh yes, I remember, from school. If you shoot an electron, a particle, at a screen pierced by two small holes and equipped with instruments to detect which hole it goes through, the instruments show it going through both holes at the same time. That is, it seems to be in two places at once.
Not only that, it then produces a diffraction pattern of the kind that a wave creates when it encounters two holes.
It seems impossible.
Yet that's how it is.
I've heard it said that the number of electrons in my body is of the same order as the number of stars in the universe.
So you're kind of a mini-god of your own private universe.
With innumerable paradoxes.
Something like that, but don't let it go to your head. I know how many electrons there are. Do you?
Hey, God, can I ask you something?
Why not? Ask away.
Where was I before I was born?
But you know the answer already.
If you weren't here, I'd say a rude word.
I'm always here, so say it. If it'll make you feel better. I hear plenty of rude words all of the time.
Fuck. Why can't you ever give a straight answer?
But it was a straight answer. You just proved it with your expletive.
Fuck is the answer?
I thought you asked where were you before you were born.
And fuck is the answer?
Isn't it?
Doesn't satisfy me.
It doesn't? Ah, well, love-making would be a more socially acceptable word, intercourse more technical. What you really meant to ask was, where were you before you were conceived?
You know what I meant.
My little joke, but if you want clear answers, you must ask clear questions. And I repeat, you already know the answer.
I do not.
As you prefer. Let's take it step by step then. What are the possibilities?
The possibilities?
Your hypotheses, if you like, as to where you were before you were conceived.
It's my day off. I haven't got the rest of my life to spend going through all the possibilities.
Why not make a start instead of procrastinating? Just for fun.
For fun? Okay, you asked for it. Hypothesis number 1. I was in the egg of my mother and the sperm of my father, which came together at my conception. But that's 2 things. I'm only 1.
Are you? What about all the cells that make up your body? What about all the molecules with their electrons that are in 2 places at once?
Okay, accepting that by some miracle I can be in 2 places at once, where did my mother's egg and my father's sperm come from?
Again, you already know the answer to that.
From their parents?
Like I said, you know already.
I was in my grandparents? Is this true?
For the moment we're dealing with hypotheses, not truths. Continue.
My grandparents were in their grandparents. They were in their grandparents, and so on, back to the first man and woman, Adam and Eve. That makes quite a crowd of people.
Right. So you are related, in fact, to everyone who has ever existed. Are you going to stop there?
You created Adam and Eve, in which case I come from you.
That's one line of reasoning.
I prefer Darwin's theory concerning the evolution of species. The first man and woman had their non-human parents, and they had parents, and they had parents, and they had parents, right back to the first living thing.
Is that where you're going to stop? Where did the first living thing on Earth come from?
From the materials around it.
Where else? And where did all the materials come from?
From the sun, the stuff planets are made of, space dust, the Big Bang.
And the Big Bang, where did it come from?
That was you too. I'm related to everything.